In just 3 minutes, you can learn how to make this, and even this from simple scrap wood. All it takes is a few basic cuts, some simple techniques, and a whole lot of creativity. Let's get started. First up, let's tackle this small project that packs a big punch. This decorative wood piece is not only eye-catching, but also incredibly easy to make. Start by selecting a piece of scrap wood and use a saw to cut it into a triangle shape. The beauty of woodworking is that you can customize the size and design to your heart's content. For this project, I'm using a 12-inch piece of wood and creating a triangle with sides of 4 inches, 5 inches, and 7 inches, but feel free to experiment with different dimensions. Once you have your rough cut, it's time to sand the edges and surface of the wood to give it a smooth and polished look. Use a belt sander or orbital sander with a medium grit sandpaper to achieve the desired finish. This will ensure that your final product looks professional and high-end. Now, let's add some color to our masterpiece. There are numerous ways to stain wood, but for this project, I'll be using a wood stain pen. With a simple application, you can transform the look of your wood and bring out its natural beauty. Choose a stain color that complements your existing decor or goes well with the project's theme. Let the stain dry and then apply a clear coat to protect the wood from scratches and enhance its shine. You can use a spray lacquer or wipe on poly for this step. Once the clear coat has dried, your decorative wood piece is ready to be admired. Hang it on the wall or lean it against a piece of furniture to add a touch of elegance to any room. Next, let's move on to another fantastic project that utilizes scrap wood. This one is not only functional, but also stylish and can be made in minutes. To create this useful item, start by cutting down a piece of scrap wood to your desired length. I'll be using an 8-inch piece for this demonstration. Next, use a jigsaw to create a curved design on one side of the wood. This will give your coaster a unique and eye-catching look. Once you have your desired curve, it's time to sand the edges and surface of the wood. Make sure to use a fine grit sandpaper for this step to achieve a smooth and polished finish. Now, let's add some color to our coaster. We'll be using a combination of wood stain and paint for this project. Apply the stain according to the manufacturer's instructions and let it dry completely. Then use a paintbrush to add a pop of color to the curved portion of the coaster. Be sure to choose a color that complements the natural wood finish. Once the paint is dried, your coaster is ready to use. Protect it from moisture by applying a polyurethane top coat and let it dry before enjoying your brand new coaster. And there you have it, 2 stunning projects made from scrap wood in just 3 minutes. With a little creativity and some basic tools, you can create unique and beautiful pieces for your home or as gifts for others. So don't throw away those scraps. With just a few cuts and some simple techniques, you can turn them into works of art. Thanks for watching.